Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day so far. So today's video is going to be a little bit different and it's all about the empties. So as you may have seen from the thumbnail, I have a lot of empties to show you guys, and it's not just this bag. I got this bag too. So I haven't done one of these in a really long time. I've been collecting these empties pretty much since the last time I did an empties video. So I figured I would just show you all of the products I've used up, what I have, if I would repurchase them, what my thoughts were. I will try and get through this pretty quickly for you guys because I know you don't want to sit there for a whole 30-minute long video. But I do have some exciting things to show you in here, and a lot of these are duplicates too. So a lot of the products are like my tried and true go-to, some of the things that I repurchase over and over again, so I'll make sure to highlight those for you as well. Real quick, I just want to say if you're new to my channel, then welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name's Olivia and I make videos on fashion and motherhood and lifestyle and kind of a little bit of everything. So you might find videos like empties or clothing hauls to like baby must-have essentials and day in the life routines, things like that. I do a little bit of everything, but I'm excited to have you. Thanks so much for visiting, and let's get into the video. This bag has so much in it, it's like ripping on the bottom. It also smells really good. I don't know what's in here that smells so good, but it smells really good. That might be what smells good. So first and foremost, I have this Nubian Heritage Patchouli and Buriti body lotion. So this is like toning and uplifting. I don't know if I would actually say it's toning and uplifting, but it smells really good and it's super moisturizing. You can get this online. I'll have it linked down below. I picked mine up at Sprouts as well. I actually have 2 of these empty body lotions, and then I also have an empty body wash in the exact same scent too. Like I said, this stuff smells so good. Fun fact, when I was in the hospital after I had Christian, I did not bring body wash with me, and my sister-in-law let me borrow some of hers because she was visiting from out of state, and it was this. So this scent has like such a special memory to it, so I continue to rebuy it because it always makes me think of Christian's birth, but also the body lotion is super, super moisturizing. I do wish it came in a bigger container. I need to see if I can order a bigger bottle of it online because I go through these fairly quick, but they're so worth it. They're great quality and such a great scent. They have a bunch of different scents as well, but this one is just my absolute favorite. I love it. Next up, I have a Tan Luxe, the Gradual, Illuminating Gradual Tan Lotion. So this is an everyday lotion that you can use to give yourself a really gradual tan. It has a very tiny, tiny bit of shimmer in it. Not enough that's super significant. I really like this stuff. The only thing with this is that it's expensive. This is like 50 bucks or something like that. It does work really well though. I really like it. I wish it was more affordable because I would continue to buy it over and over again, and realistically I probably will buy another one of these because I do notice a very natural deep tan with this when I use it every day. The only thing I would say is that with the brand Tan Luxe, be sure to wash your hands after you use any of their products. I also have one of their foaming self-tanners. I like that a lot as well, but it is like very pigmented and very dark. So if you don't wash your hands, you're going to get residue. You're going to get those little splotches between your fingers and things like that. So even with this like daily gradual lotion, I do notice marks on my hands, so I wash my hands after I use it. But I really, really like this. I actually have a very teeny bit left in it, so I will probably take it back to my bathroom to finish up the rest of this bottle, but wanted to give it a shout out today because I've used most of it, so it still counts. It is empty, but it does have a very teensy tiny amount left. It smells pretty good too. So like that, would highly recommend. It is an investment, but it's worth it. I have a couple of dry shampoos in here, a couple different brands of dry shampoos, but first and foremost, 2 bottles of my Blonde Batiste. This is a go-to. I actually just finished one of these this morning. If you're a mama like me, you know we need our dry shampoo. We run on dry shampoo and Amazon Prime. Batiste is a good go-to of mine because it does have a little bit of color pigmentation. It leaves me with like somewhat of a fresh feeling, not too much buildup, not too much grit, a little bit, just the right amount. I like this stuff. I bought a million of them. I'll keep buying them. My necklaces are getting so messed up because I keep swinging myself around picking up products. I also have one of these Living Proof Perfect Hair Day dry shampoos. I've talked about these before on my channel, and I do really enjoy this product because it leaves my hair feeling like genuinely clean. I will say my hair tends to like get used to the products I'm using, so if I use this dry shampoo for too long, I need to mix it up. I don't know why. I don't know the science behind it, but I've noticed that with all of my hair products I've ever used except for Aveda. But my hair does tend to get used to this dry shampoo, but I still really like it. I tend to take a break, I go to Batiste or I go to one of these other brands I'm gonna talk about. I bounce around a little bit and then I come back and I get my Living Proof dry shampoo. Sometimes they do deals too where you can buy a full size and you get the little travel size. I probably have a travel size empty somewhere in one of these bags. It's a great go-to of mine. It says it actually cleanses hair, eliminates oil, sweat, and odor, and I would totally agree. It also smells really good. Works really well. I would highly recommend checking this one out. I've tried a few products from the Living Proof line, and my hair doesn't seem to love most of them, but it really likes this one. I keep buying it. Another line of dry shampoo I have, can you tell I need the dry shampoo in my life? Another line of dry shampoo I have is Amika, I think is how you pronounce it. This is actually a duo that I completely used up, and it's dry shampoo and it's also, oh, these are both dry shampoo. They actually have a little bit left in there. I might need to go back and use these. There's also a dry conditioner from this line that we have, but my husband and I actually both use this. This one is just their dry shampoo though. First of all, the packaging is really cute. I love these bright and colorful bottles. There's a teensy bit, tiny bit left in this, so oh yeah, I can get more use out of these. There's a very tiny bit left in each of these, so I may need to take these back to get a little bit more use out of them. But what I like about this line compared to the other ones is that it did have a dry conditioner with it as well. So I thought I used that one up, but it must still be in our bathroom because both of these are dry shampoo. But I liked that I could use a dry shampoo and then I could use a dry conditioner, so it left my hair feeling a little bit more silky than other dry shampoos. It left it clean and it left a teensy bit of grit and residue, but it left my hair very silky even at the roots. So it didn't feel like it was getting like that icky dry shampoo feeling. It still felt really refreshed and like I actually washed it. Obviously not as good as it would had I used real shampoo and conditioner, but the dry shampoo and dry conditioner combo was really nice. So clearly I went through almost 2 full bottles of the dry shampoo. I will go finish out the dry conditioner and that will probably be in my next Empties video. Oh, here's the dry conditioner. I knew I was not crazy. So I have 2 used up bottles of the Amika dry shampoo, 1 used up bottle of the Amika dry conditioner, and it even says it's a silken up dry conditioner. So I know what I'm talking about. That's why it's gonna give you that silky smooth feeling. This one has a little bit left in it too. I could still get like 1 or 2 more uses out of this, so I definitely will. Clearly, I'm a fan. Now next up, we have Soap & Glory Flake Away Body Scrub. I've talked about this on my channel several times as well. I love this product so much, in fact, that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it right now. I have 5 empty containers of the Soap & Glory Flake Away. So clearly I am a fan of this product. Clearly I buy it over and over and over and over again. I have been using this since I was like early stages of pregnant. I love this body scrub so much because it's really gentle, but it really smooths and exfoliates your skin. It's also very easy to access. So I pick it up at Target, I pick it up at Ulta. I get it at all the stores that are local to me. So when I'm just doing grocery shopping or regular shopping, I can just grab one. It's like 13 bucks or so, which I think is pretty affordable for a great body scrub. I have used up every single one of these containers and I just continue to buy it over and over again. I get very dry skin. I talked about that when I was pregnant. And so really exfoliating and really moisturizing helps me to keep my dry skin at bay. I also get those like little bumps in the back of your arms, and so this really helps with those. It helps smooth out my arms so the top of my arms feel really smooth. It also helps prep my skin for self-tanner, which I've got a few of those empty in here as well. But exfoliating is just like part of my everyday shower routine now. I think I also showed this in my like self-care routine video. I just love these scrubs. I can't get enough of them. So big fan. I will continue to repurchase over and over again, and we'll probably have 5 more in my next Empties video too. So I guess the second part to that exfoliation, I mentioned scrubbing and then moisturizing. This Nivea body lotion, the 48-hour like essentially enriched body lotion, is so good. So I showed this in my Mother's Day gift guide video because I actually had a whole package of this line from Amazon, and I did use up this entire body lotion. I also have the 2 body washes in my shower right now, but this stuff I just went through so quickly because I used it every single day. It leaves your skin so moisturized, so like luxurious and soft and silky feeling. I didn't feel the need to like reapply multiple lotions throughout the day like I have with other brands. It's just really nice. I also really appreciated that it had a pump, so super easy to use. I will definitely repurchase this again. It says it has a deep moisture serum 2 times the amount of almond oil. I don't know what that means, but it's good stuff. I like it. Another lotion that I used up completely is also by Soap & Glory. So this is their Smoothie Star Deep Moisture Body Milk. I purchased this prior to receiving the Nivea one because I knew I loved the Soap & Glory body scrub so much. I thought maybe one of their moisturizers would be a great addition to my routine. I did like this. I didn't feel like I got the deep moisture from it that I get from the Nivea products. I don't know if I would buy another one. As you can see, I used up the whole thing just because I'm constantly lotioning my dry skin. Like I said, I liked it. I don't know if I loved it, but if you want to give it a go, it might be good for you, or don't. Whatever you want to do, but I did use the whole thing up. A couple other lotions I have just real quick are more of these like body butter creams that I've used up. This is the Super Soft Body Butter from Bath & Body Works. This is in the At the Beach scent, and I love this scent so much. I have several products that I've gone through in this scent from Bath & Body Works because it's so summery. It really is so beachy. It always reminds me of when we take vacations to Florida. I just love this so much. So I have used up that entire one. And then this is from the Body Shop. This is a Wild Argan Oil body butter that, again, I just picked up at Ulta. And I like this as well. What I like these for is actually for traveling. I like that this is like a thinner body butter, so I can slip this in my suitcase really easily, and I'm still getting a really deep moisturizer while I'm traveling, but it's not taking up too much space. Things like that Nivea bottle, I can't really pack that quite as easily, so I picked up this for traveling recently, and I really liked it, but I went through it pretty quickly. Like, it actually would take me a few of these if I was using these every single day. I would probably go through a couple of them a week, but it's great for traveling and great for trips like that. I would definitely recommend. Ulta also had a bunch of different scents in this one too. Same with Bath & Body Works. You can get the body butters in a lot of different scents, but these are just the ones I like because they're beachy and oily and glowy and dewy and all of those fun summer things. Next, I'm going to switch gears and talk about tanners a little bit. So going back to the self tanner, this is another Gradual self tanning lotion. This is by Vita Liberata. Now, I used to use this back when I was late in my pregnancy, and I actually used it around the time I gave birth, so it shows you how long I've been collecting these empties. I need to do these empties videos more often so that I don't have such a huge collection of empty products. This one I love though. I actually need to buy more of this, and this is reminding me to go get more now. This one's a little bit more affordable than the tan Luxe one. It's still like $30 or something. The problem is I can never find it in stores. I ordered this from Sephora.com, but it works so well. So when I gave birth, I was like a deep bronze, super dark tan, and so much so that my nurses were actually asking me what self tanner I used because like they noticed it and it was so natural looking. They thought that I actually got back from vacation, and when I told them it was self tanner, they were like, what brand is that? I need to know. I need to go buy me some. So this is what it was. This has marula oil in it, and it's just a really good like natural deep self tan. I feel like Tan Luxe is a brand that gets more attention. I really like that brand. You hear about that from like influencers more often. Vita Liberata has really good stuff though, and I've used their oil drops. I thought I had some of their oil drops in here too, but I've used their oil drops before, and then this Gradual self tanner lotion is really, really good. I would highly recommend. Then I have a couple self-tanning mousses here that I have used up. Now, I've tried so many different brands of self-tanners. You guys have probably heard me talk about a couple different brands on my channel before. I also have a Loving Tan one in my bathroom right now. I have a Tan Luxe foaming mousse in my bathroom right now. These are just the ones I completely used up and included in this video. So this is a Saint Tropez Self-Tan Express. This one is great because it's an advanced 1-hour tan. So if you've used the Loving Tan like Express one, this is similar to that. I put this on and I instantly notice a difference. It says it's a 1-hour tan express. It truly is. Within an hour, I have a really deep color. The problem with that is that it can transfer a little bit to your clothes. So I like to use this if I'm going on like an event and I want to have a lot of deep tan, a lot of color that day, but I'm wearing like darker clothing that I don't mind if it gets all over it. If I'm going to sleep in it, I'll probably use a different brand that has a longer time for the color to show up. This one is by Isle of Paradise. This is a dark self-tanning mousse. I think I actually mentioned this in one of my favorite videos last year. I also have the drops. A lot of bloggers talk about the drops from this brand as well. Those work really great too. I just mix them in with my face moisturizers. This I love. I I need to pick up more of this. I really like this tanner because it's very natural looking. It doesn't streak. The tan Luxe one I have currently does leave me really dark. Like I said, it's like a very dark color. So if you mess up, it's kind of like game over. This is really natural looking though, and it goes on really smooth. It does take a little bit longer to show up on your skin, a little bit longer for the formula to like process. The Saint Tropez Express one I have here will show up right away. It's like very pigmented, and just within an hour you've got that color. The Isle of Paradise one I typically would put on at night, let it process overnight, or put it on and a few hours later I've got great color. Either one's really good. I feel like the Saint Tropez has a little bit more of like an orangey tint, not a bad orange, but just a little bit more of a warm toned bronze. This is more of a deep, like cool toned bronze. So I was a big fan of both of them. I probably will repurchase the Isle of Paradise one though as well. I've been really impressed by all of their products so far. Oh, this is a Jergens Natural Glow Wet Skin Moisturizer for in the shower. I did use all of this up, so I wanted to include it in this video. So the way that this one works is that it's not actually like a rinse off product the way other in-shower moisturizers are. So I would put this on before I get out of the shower. After I've rinsed, your skin is wet. It's completely, like you haven't towel dried or anything, but before you step out of the shower, you put this on and then you just like towel pat dry, and it leaves a really nice natural looking tan. I would still wash my hands after I did that though, after I got out of the shower, because otherwise I would notice some of those marks on my fingers like I was talking about before. This one is for medium to tan skin tones, and I just picked it up at Target. I really liked this. I actually forgot about it, and I'll probably go buy more because it's really nice to have a Gradual self tanner that is like in the shower, that you're not leaving streaks and you're not getting marks all over the place, but it gradually amps itself up so that it's not too drastic, too dramatic, and not natural looking. So I was a big fan of this one. And then this is a Hemp Bronzing Moisturizer. I've talked about this one several times for years on my channel. I used to pick this up at Sally's. I haven't bought any in a while just because I keep forgetting about it, but this used to be my go-to daily moisturizer to have a really deep tan. And in fact, I'm about to cut this bottle open and get the little bit left out of this because there's some left in there. Mama needs to keep up with her tan. I have an empty pack of a Vino Ultra Calming Makeup Removing Wipes. These have been my absolute favorite go-to makeup wipes for probably like a year now. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen I actually did a campaign with the Vino, which I was super excited to do for multiple reasons. They've been one of my go-tos for our baby products, but these makeup wipes, guys, they are so good. I love these. I buy so many of them. I keep them by my nightstand because they help me remember to take off my makeup before bed. There's multiple reasons I like these wipes. First of all, they are super moisturizing. They have like, they're like wet, so they get all your makeup off, but they leave your face feeling really clean. There's no residue left. Like sometimes with other makeup remover wipes, you have to use one and then you have to wash your face and you have to, like, you still want to do that all the time, but sometimes I'm tired at the end of the day, and sometimes I'm lucky enough if I can just crawl in bed and like slather a wipe over my face. Like that's real life. Every night is not this detailed skincare routine. I would like it to be, but every night it's not. So these help save me on those nights when I'm just exhausted and I just need to get my makeup off and clean my face before bed. They do get every ounce of my makeup off and they leave my face feeling really clean, and I notice when I just use one of these before bed, I don't break out the same way I do with other products. I also like that this is like very small, but packaging wise, I like that it has this plastic lid that flips open and then can close completely so the wipes don't dry out. They stay really moisturized and like wet feeling even when you get to the very end of the pack. They smell really good and they just leave my skin feeling super refreshed. So I feel like I could talk about these products or these makeup remover wipes for like ages. I'm probably going on and on about them right now, but they really are so good. I actually don't have any other empty packages in here of makeup remover wipes because I haven't been testing out different brands. I've just been using these. A couple more skincare products I have in here. This is the Clinique Pep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer. I think I also showed this one in my self-care routine. As you can see, I've used it all up. I really like this stuff. I actually got a trial size from Sephora once, liked it so much, went and bought the full size. I like it because it really gives a blurring effect, but it's really moisturizing and hydrating for your skin. I like to use it before my primer, so after I've done like my skincare routine in the mornings, I'll put this on and it just blurs out my skin a little bit and has it feel really prepped and smooth for primer and then foundation or makeup or whatever I'm wearing for the day. So I just noticed that when I'm using this moisturizer, I feel like my skin is taken care of and it's like fully ready for the day, if that makes sense. Like, it's just very, very hydrating, and it gives that smoothing, blurring effect like it claims to, which I really appreciate. Another moisturizer I have here though that I've loved, that I've completely used up, is the Tatcha water cream. Tatcha is so good, you guys. I love Tatcha. I love it so much. A lot of people on here love it. I know it's probably a brand you've heard of quite a bit if you watch YouTube, but I truly feel like these skincare products are like an investment in my skin. They just help my skin feel so great and refreshed, and like I'm taking really great care of it. As you can see here, I have used up all of this. This product line is a little bit more pricey. Like I mentioned, these are investment products, but I feel like if there's anything beauty related that you are spending money on and you are investing in, it's hair care and it's skincare. Like, they just help you feel so great. So this water cream I really like because it's really moisturizing. It helps with my dry skin, but it's so light. There is a reason why it's called the water cream, because it truly feels like a watery moisturizer, but not in the sense that it's like runny or that it's sparse or that you're not getting your money's worth. Like, you really don't need that much. I just use a little bit and I feel like my skin is really moisturized, but it's not overly thick. It's not like an overly thick product on my skin, and it's not leaving my skin feeling like it's getting too like sweaty or dewy, or I don't like, you know how sometimes really thick moisturizers just feel kind of like heavy? This doesn't feel heavy at all. It's so light and so airy, but still really hydrating. So I really like both of these. I will probably repurchase both of these, but specifically the water cream right now, because in summertime my skin could use something that is super lightweight. Plus the packaging is just gorgeous. So just to kiss up to Tatcha a little bit more, I've got a few more of their products I've used up. So this is the Tatcha, the Deep Cleanse Facial Cleanser. So I get this with the water cream, and it's kind of like the basics of Tatcha, but it's what my skin responds really well to. So when I use this cleanser and I use the water cream, my skin is so clear, it's amazing. This cleanser I use every day, every morning when I'm in the shower. I actually have a little bit left of it, but I'm almost done with it, so I wanted to mention it in today's video. It's great because it's a good everyday cleanser, but it has like a little bit of grit to it, almost like a tiny, tiny exfoliation, but not like a very thick, very grainy exfoliation. It's very subtle. It just helps my skin feel really cleansed and really clear for the day, but a nice like squeaky clean feeling. I just love this so much. And then the other product I have by them here is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I actually have two of them because I have a travel size I've used up completely. This one, as you can tell, it's like bare to the bones. Bare to the bones, is that a saying? I don't know, but it's completely bare. And then this is the full size one, and I have a little bit left, so this will be going back in my nightstand or in my like vanity, because I want to get every little bit used up. Like there's still a good amount of primer in there, so I'm gonna be using that up. But this stuff is just so good. This is by far my favorite primer I feel like I've ever used. It is an investment. This is like $52 for the full size one, but it is worth it in my opinion. I will be going back to get another one. I really like this because it's just like an extension of my skincare. So I use my cleanser, I use my moisturizer, and then my primer feels like it's really hydrating and like sealing in my skin, but it really gives such a smooth effect for my makeup. I just noticed that my makeup looks so much smoother and almost like airbrushed when I use this primer. My makeup doesn't wear off, so it truly holds my makeup on, but my skin just feels much more prepped and ready. And then my makeup doesn't like smear around, it doesn't show lines throughout the day. It is just awesome. I could not say enough good things about this primer, so would highly recommend. It's also very like smooth and feels good on your skin when you're applying it, so I just kind of like swirl my finger in it like that and put a little bit on. I don't need too much, so it does last quite a while, but definitely worth the investment. I love this. Another go-to product of mine that I have two empties in here of is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick. I've also talked about this several times on my channel. This product I love for a couple different reasons. One, it's just so easy to use. Like you just roll it up and can just literally like swipe the stick on your face. So I really appreciate the convenience as a busy mom who's getting ready in the morning. But two, the foundation formula is amazing. It leaves my skin like very like dewy feeling, but it's a full coverage foundation. You can also build it up because it is a stick foundation, so it's really easy to work with. This one has like body wash all over it from being in this Empties bag, and I actually have a third one of these in my vanity now that's almost completely used up. I just really love it. I continue to repurchase it and buy it over and over again. You've probably seen it in several of my Get Ready With Me videos. It's like one of my favorite ones. It's just a great go-to. Like I said, it gives you that glowy feeling, but like a full coverage look. It doesn't get sweaty or overly glowy throughout the day. It doesn't wear off. It does stay on, and I always get compliments. It gives me a very like smooth, just really put together, really like full face of makeup, but not overly done and still natural looking. Like it could be my skin, but it's not my skin. Like it looks too good, you know it's not my skin. You know what I'm saying? Like I just love it so much, and I do get compliments every time I wear it too. And then last but not least, I'm rounding us out with a little bit of hair care. I know this is a long video, you guys. So I just have to give a shout out to my Aveda Damage Remedy. I've talked about it before. I sound like an Aveda sales rep because I love them so much. I have been a diehard Aveda fan for 10, 11 years now, and these are products I continue to rebuy over and over again. So that's why they're in every Empties video, every self-care video, every hair care video. They are my tried and true favorites. So I use the Aveda Damage Remedy line because I do color treat my hair, and so I want to make sure I'm taking care of it. They are the ones in the little tan and gray bottles, but I have products from other lines of theirs as well. I know I've talked about the Embody products. I've talked about the dry shampoo or the dry remedy products. I have several of them in my bathroom still. But these Damage Remedy ones are the ones that clearly you can tell I buy over and over because they're my favorites and I use them all up. So first and foremost, I have this Damage Remedy Daily Hair Repair. I have talked about these so many times on my channel, I won't go into too much detail, but it's a leave-in conditioner that's really lightweight, and it leaves my hair feeling really refreshed and hydrated, and like helps seals any split ends that might be coming on, helps take care of damage, it helps my hair feel really smooth and as if I've just used conditioner, but you are leaving it in, but it's not too heavy. It's very lightweight. I love this stuff. It actually is clinically proven to repair hair damage by I think like 27, 29%, something like that. I throw that statistic out there all the time because I just think it's so incredible, and that's with one use. Then they also have an intensive reconstructing treatment by the same line. This is a deep conditioner that I put on. I leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes when I'm in the shower. I typically put it on and will then like shave and wash my face and exfoliate while this is sitting on. This leaves my hair feeling like I just let it like soak in really delicious, silky, luxurious butter or something like that. That doesn't really sound appetizing or good for your hair, but you know what I mean. Like it just leaves my hair feeling so soft to the touch. It's amazing. So the combination of this with my Damage Remedy conditioner and then my leave-in conditioner is like, you can't beat it. But if you need to beat it, if you need one more product in there too, I've also used up the Damage Remedy Split End Repair. So this is a product that you want to use after you get a haircut. You want to use when your hair is at the top of its game, when you don't have split ends. You use this to seal those in. If you start to see some split ends creeping in though, you can use this to prevent them. I just love this stuff. It just kind of like brings the whole routine full circle. I can't get enough. And then last but not least, I also have an Aveda Brilliant Damage Control that is completely empty. I also have one of these full size in my bathroom right now. This is a detangler spray that also helps act as a heat protectant. So when I'm getting out after I've washed my hair and I'm about to comb it through, I use this to detangle and get through any tangles or any like kinky knots I have, and then it also helps protect it against any heat. This stuff is amazing. I continue to buy it over and over again. It protects against thermal and UV damage, it helps reduce breakage, and it makes my hair so much easier to comb through. When you've got so many postpartum crazy baby hairs going on, this stuff really helps make a difference. Whew. All right, I'm tired, guys. I know, I talked your ear off. I'm sorry. I said I wouldn't make this a 30-minute video, and then you know what I did? I went and made it almost a 30-minute video, so I apologize for that, truly. But I hope this gave you some great ideas for some go-to products to try. These are some of my tried and true favorite things. I swear by them. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what some of your go-to products are, or if you've tried any of these products. I would love to hear from you guys. And of course, leave me any requests you have for future videos too, because I'm always looking to get ideas from you guys as well. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.